Do, 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 do. Hello, everybody. I'm just singing the song for the Smurfs. So there you go. Do, 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 do.
We're going to have a good show, y'all.
We're going to have a good show. Let's have some fun. Yeah, let's have some fun. Yeah. Welcome to everybody, and welcome to my friend Jean, who is here. We're here for the second time in 3 days. Yay. We're and happy September 1st is right. Happy Labor Day weekend to you all. And I hope you're all enjoying some beautiful weather, or at least staying dry if you're not. And we have tomorrow off too, don't we? Isn't that right? Yeah. It's a miracle. It's really a miracle that we have a whole 3-day weekend here. So hello, Craig and Juanita and Vicky and Kim and Anya and Wiki. And it's good to see Kiba's here. Kiba, who's here first. Yes. Oh, well, thank you, Wiki. You're a riot. Thanks, everybody, for being here. And Jean and I are going to be on the psychic-orama, I guess, or
Psychathon. Psychathon. Has everybody heard about this? The marathon psychathon? Let us know if you've heard of it.
Yes.
Let us know if this is the first time you're hearing about it, or if you heard about it already. So this is Deborah Lupien channel.
Yeah. Deborah Lupien had a thing on today saying it was going to be a Lollapalooza.
Yes.
Oh, yes. So there we are. Did I do that, or did you just do that?
No, I did that. I was just trying to paste the.
Oh, you did that
thing. I'm just sharing my. No I didn't realize it would change.
What did I do now? Okay.
I just shared my screen, but everybody's going to be. There's going to be many different readers, many different surprises, different recordings, different offerings, different like shorts and information, and some giveaways and prizes and fun. And I have a lot in store. Looking forward to having a lot of fun. And I'm on Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern, and I'm off. I go until 1 p.m. Eastern, from 11 to 1. And Aley, when are you on? Are you on Sunday or Monday? Or today or tomorrow?
I'm on today. She's got it listed up there as Eastern time. They start at 4 Eastern time, which is 1 Pacific time. But if you look at the numbers and how she put them in, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think mine is 8 to it might be 8 to 10 p.m. tonight, Pacific time, which is really late Eastern time. And I'll be on first with Gerald, and then I'll be on with Dave Johnson, who I've never met before. Yes. And I know he's down in the Southern Hemisphere. Yeah. So yeah, should be interesting. And you're on with Danny and Juno. Is that who it is?
Yes.
Are you on with Juno? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Fabulous. Yeah. Well, we should have a lot of fun. I did see the schedule. She just sent the schedule along, and you'll see some intro videos of each person. What she really wants us to do is focus on fun, F-U-N, and J-O-Y, those 2 3-letter words that mean so much. I guess you could probably ask political questions, but that's not the point of it. The point is that we're there to make money for the Harris Walls campaign, but we're really trying to bring more joy as what she brings, those 2 people bring to their campaign. And so, we can answer any kind of psychic questions that you might have. Gerald and I are looking through our big jar of props that we have. So we can do that.
It's so much fun. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, we'll bring in some fun cards. Lots of surprises. So
yeah, I might even take part in some surprises and some fun. You never know. You never know.
Yeah. Well, no, and that's who you are, Jean. You are fun and surprise. And I'm so happy you're part of it. So yes, everybody.
High vibration.
I'm there. High vibration. That's right. Laughing is number one. Laughing's number one. So let's do that. Hello to those of you who just came in. We have Rishi and Vicky Howell, RB. Shine is here. Nice to see you again, Shine. Viviani, Mary Thornberry. Who else came in? Kimby. Yeah, Juanita. Very nice. Well, thank you all for being here. We just love being here with you. And so happy Sunday to you. Jean has got quite a lineup of in-person shows that she's going to start doing for the fall. She's going to put lots of mileage on her car in a good way, And so those of you who live in her area or in the Metro DC area, you might want to check in with Jean because she can let you know when she'll be maybe nearer to your place that you live if you're in that area, and you can go see her, get a read. So
I do. I'm actually going to be putting it on my community page and in my Facebook. And I have one coming up on October 6th, and then I have another one coming up on October 13th. And I'm going to be reading the room at both events. And this is the big one. The fall event is the big one. It's the biggest one of the year. I do spring events, which are pretty good, pretty big. And the summer events are a lot of fun. But this fall event is serious business. And then I have two more back to back again in November. So the first 2 weeks, I think they're both Saturdays. I don't remember, but I will notify everybody and put it in my community page and on my Facebook. And I'm really looking forward to it. It's so much fun, and the ability that the questions that I'm asked and my ability, I go outside of what I'm used to and what I ever expected, and anything happens. It's really a beautiful environment, and I learn so much, and my abilities are very much expanded. So
wow, I can imagine being around all of that energy would. Do you ever feel like you need to tether yourself down sometimes at some point?
Yes. My husband tries to talk to me. I'm like, I can't hear you. I don't know what you're saying. You give me a minute until I come back, especially when I'm reading the room. That really gets me really high. And then he's like trying to say, how many steps are here? I'm like, I cannot. I'm not in my analytical brain yet. I'm still here, But yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Does he go with you sometimes?
He does.
Does he go with you to the fairs? Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah. And when I'm busy doing the readings, he helps people sign up and gives them my cards and stuff.
Yeah. Well, what do you know? That's exciting. And you get to spend time together. During the breaks, you get to chat. So there you go.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Yep. And he really holds space for me and allows me to feel feel safe there. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. I love that.
People are here, Aley. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Thank you everybody for being here.
Yeah. So I did see RB, would you please put down what area of your life that you're having a difficult time with so we can kind of hone in on it? I mean, if it's more than one area, you can say, having physical challenges or my job, whatever, but just put more, what they are, hun, if you wouldn't mind. That would help us. Hello, Panther Fantasy. That's a cool name. You must have changed. I think you changed it because you look familiar. Hi, Tea Garden Chicken. Sally's here. Sally in the Orbs. If you get a chance to go over to Val K's channel when Sally's on, she has the most exciting videos of orbs. And they talk about it on the show. So there you go.
Actually, Sally coming to my channel, Aley.
Oh, well, very good.
Yeah, on Tuesday the 3rd. I said, please show your orbs on my channel. So she's coming and going to be doing a demonstration and an exhibit for more people.
Wow.
And it's just absolutely fascinating. And I feel it's really validating. I can feel the energy. I can feel the energy, and I can feel that because the veil is thinning and that these things are coming in, it's very uplifting for me. I feel the energy. I can ride it.
Yeah, sure. That's great. And Sally is the guardian of her area, and beautiful stuff coming through there. That's awesome. Hi, Karen. All right. Hi, Sonia. Jean is a psychic. Yes, she is, Sally. Hi, Joan. It's good to see you, honey. Oh, Vicky, you're going to be in Vegas by October. All right. Hi, Lori. Hi, Ray. Oh my goodness, you guys, it's great seeing you. Julie Hamill got your question. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow.
I know.
All right. And Panther Fantasy have a question. All right. So as you can see, hi Denise, hi Tasha. We're going to be taking questions randomly today. This was how Jean does her show on her channel, and it seemed to work out really well because it does give us a chance to answer questions from people that may or may not get answered all the time because others have already come in. So we'll try to get to as many as we can. We promise that, and let's get right on it then. And all right, Karen, I got you check marked off. All right. Let's see. I'd like to start with who I asked, RB. Now, you do have to be read, to be in the room to be read, because we can't read you if your energy isn't here. But if you wouldn't mind answering that question, RB, what is it that you need advice with? What's not doing great? Give us a little bit of an area. You don't have to be specific.
She said, in general health, I feel like I'm being bothered by entities.
Oh, okay. All right, Jean. As long as you got that. Thanks, RB, for letting us know you're here.
That's what she says.
All righty. I'm sorry you feel that way. Wow.
So we are the masters of our own domain, and it is simply your intention and on your command, whether or not we have unwanted energies interfering with us. This could also be somebody who sees your light and wants you to cross them over, or somebody who has a message for somebody else. You may be picking up mediumship skills or psychic skills, and it's up to you. You can say, I am not prepared to take your questions right now. Please go to someone else. Do not bother me. I'm not open for business right now, and ask them to move along to another light that they see. And it's okay to do that, because there are psychics and mediums out there that are accustomed to these, I guess we call them hitchhikers, or there's another term for them that they kind of blend in sometimes. But I do feel as though this is your psychic abilities coming on online, and it's important to learn how to manage and how to decipher and what is that? Not discretion, discernment. Discernment is very important. Yeah. So that's what
Absolutely. I feel. Yeah. She says, could you find out if they want me to cross them over? It would be helpful to know. I've never done it, so I might not be able to, but it would be good to know.
I would recommend that you work on training, work on asking them and telling them to leave, that you are not open right now, and telling them to find somebody else, and work on developing your own psychic mediumship skills and how to cross somebody over. And once you're confident in that, then you can start inviting them in. But all you have to do is let them know that they're not, that you do not want them there, and that they need to move on.
Yep, absolutely. So I get the same message in a little different way, but the same message. The first thing is find your breath. Find your breath and realize that inspiration, breathing in and breathing out, will help you, circular breathing, with any anxiety or concern about either the health or what you may feel they are asking you to do. And I agree with Jean, it isn't something that you need to worry about right now until you feel comfortable with those energies, if and when you do, because I don't even know that I would be, to be honest with you. It takes a very special person that does the crossing over work. It says here next to use your speech. And so you use your speech, and so not just thinking, but speaking. You say, I command you in the name of Buddha, Jesus Christ, Mother Mary, all the angels, to please go to the light, or leave me be, or find someone else that can help you, because I'm not comfortable in doing so. And I ask you to leave my presence, because you don't have to have them around you, RB. The next thing is, hold your heart in love and know that you're not doing it to be mean. You're doing it because you love them and you want the best for these people or these entities or whoever you perceive is around you. Finally, they say, make sure that you ask for help. You can ask Archangel Michael to come in with his sword and to rid you of this feeling of anxiety you may be feeling, or that you feel that there are entities around you, but you must speak it. Please speak it. The other thing is Archangel Raphael helps with health issues, mental health, physical health. So you can say, Archangel Raphael, I command you, or I ask you please to come in and bring me in alignment with my health. And so they can do that for you as well. But I agree with Jean. You don't have to entertain these folk if you don't want to entertain these folk. And you can also then put up a pink bubble of protection around yourself that says, you know, unless I ask for someone to come in, I would rather that you know,
that's my practice too. I don't let anybody in unless I invite them in. And that's really important. And you can do this every morning or whenever you think about it. And that's enough because your intention will carry. And yeah, you can just say, go to the light. I'm not open for business, and go to the light. Yeah, that's
the light
just as
is
simple as
crossing
that.
over. Yep, it is. Or like Anya says, imagining them and seeing them in a stream of white light. You're not wishing anything bad on them, so you're not doing any damage at all. You're just being very kind, and you're also being very kind to you because it's you right now that's going through that anxiety. So there you go. I hope that helps you, RB, but please know you don't have to ever have anything around you that you don't want around you. So, Vicki, would love to hear from her mom, Doris. All right. Thank you, Vicki.
She's sending you hearts and love. She wants to let you know that you're a strong soul. You have a strong spirit, and that you're not alone. And she's very proud that you're practicing with your connection to the spiritual realm and connection to your own higher self. She's saying this will do you much good. She is saying that she does have your loved ones who have crossed over with her. And she's saying that we are all here and there is an afterlife. And the afterlife, it is revolves around watching what is happening to our loved ones on earth and in that other realm. She calls it this other realm. I feel as though they're here with us in a different realm, that it's very similar to what it looks like here, but it's on different vibration and a different state of being. It's all unconditional love. And I don't know if you asked this, Vicki, but she's telling me this. She says it's all unconditional love. It's very much in the love light vibration, and we're in our light bodies. And she's saying that everybody is cooperative, yet we have responsibilities or duties or activities that we practice over here. Some help the young, some help the different types of people on the other side. And your mom is saying that she is sending you angels. She's saying that you do hear, see, sense, and love the angels. And she's saying that she loves when you raise your vibration and reach out and connect to her. She wants to thank you for reaching her today. And she says, please do come back often. She's saying she wants to develop. I don't know if you have coffee with her in the morning, or if there's something that reminds you of her. Do you have like her nightgown or her nightdress or something with like little flowers on it? Maybe even an apron of hers, something that reminds you of her that's very, very soft. And she says that whenever you think about her and feel this, she can sense that you're thinking about her, and she can come in close.
Awesome. Well, that's awesome. I love that.
She has her sweater, she says.
She has her sweater. Oh, well, that's so sweet. So I'm sensing that she's saying, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. And I know that it's an act of self-care and that you're taking care of yourself. And I sense that is the environment that you put yourself in to keep yourself staying positive, staying happy, staying aligned with what it is you're supposed to do. She said it brings you peace, and you should continue doing things that bring you peace, because that's the most important thing for all of us to feel. And she loves that. And in both of these, she's got flowers. There's flowers in this one, and there's a flower, and flowers in this one. She says, sometimes it's okay just to do nothing. It's okay just to do nothing. Don't worry about having to be productive or busy all the time. And finally, she said, what you're doing by going out west again is a worthy goal. You will get out and be inspired to keep working on your life's purpose, which is what you've started to do. And she said, and it will bring you to be all that you already are. Archangel Muriel will help. So there you go. There you go, Vicki. What a beautiful message from Mom. Very nice. You were a florist?
Wow.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Wow.
That's really cool. Hi, Wayne Rich. That's cool. Very cool, Vicki. Thank you, my dear. Thank you so much. All right. So Panther Fantasy says, I would like to ask if there's anything or anyone that has information that would be beneficial for you. So you're saying guides, angels, ancestors, all of those things, Panther Fantasy. Okay.
So I feel like you are highly spiritual, and you do have a beautiful practice, and they are known to you, and you have been working in the spiritual realms for decades. They're telling me that you have an awareness of the evolution in humanity as well as on Gaia. And they're telling me that you're an energy healer. I don't know if you do sound bath, or if you do Reiki, or if you do just energy healing, not just, but a basic or general energy healing. They're telling me that you do have these qualities, and you have a beautiful gift of communication as well. So you're almost like a way shower, because you feel and sense and learn, and then you can tell and share and heal others through your communication. You have a beautiful sense of communication. Your throat chakra is very much illuminated and healing. So your words are healing. I'm not sure if you write a book, or if you write poems, or if you speak to people, or if you sing. There's something very strong around this throat chakra for you, Panther. They are telling me that that you're on the right path, and that you will recognize when you're going to be called to your next level of participation or service. As long as you're in service to somebody at some time, it doesn't matter if you're in front of people on YouTube, or if you are talking to somebody in the grocery store, in the line at the grocery store. Whatever it is, as long as you're being of service to others and helping them along their way, that is what what they ask of us at this time. So I hope that was helpful for you, Panther.
Wow, that's beautiful, Jean. I have here that you have a very strong intuition, and that you need to remember to listen to it all the time, because it's always right. And you have said in the past, oh, I should have listened to my gut. Always listen. Finally, they say you have a treasure chest full of gifts, but you are the one that makes the choices that you need in order to utilize it. So if you're an energy healer, as Jean said, and that's what you do, then that one works for you. But that doesn't mean that other gifts can't come through as well. You may find yourself being clairaudient, for instance, or clairsentient. And if you're working with people by like a massage type of thing, you may also feel a lot of their energies as you work with them. Finally, it says you have a very strong sense of ethics. And they said that this is very, very needed in this community or in this type of work, and that you utilize your ethics, and you're a very what's the word I want to say, trustworthy person. You're a very trustworthy person to go to. You don't talk about other people's business. In other words, everything that you do is within the realm of the ethical community. And finally, I got for you Archangel Ariel. Bring in more love and joy to your life. Archangel Ariel says, we all need this right now. And this is actually what we're going to be doing this weekend with the psychic orama that we're doing, trying to bring in more joy and uplift the vibration. But I think, Panther, that you probably do uplift others' vibrations as well. So thank you so much. Thank you for your question. All right. Very ethical. Very nice. That's great. That's great. Oh, yes. Jean, let's see. Update from Jen Bowles' wedding she attended. I felt like a fancy elite after my glam squad did me up right. Definitely got my juju back in the dating in your 50s game. All right, Jen. I tell you, you've gone from 0 to 60 in a very short period of time. So we're really happy for you.
That's great news, Jen. Thank you very much for following up. I appreciate that.
Very much.
And
so. She has
Panther
healed herself.
Panther Fantasy said that she had surgery on her parathyroid removed back at the end of June. This is why I felt so much energy around her throat chakra. And I would work on balancing that as well after that surgery.
Yep.
But it was very necessary. And I think it gave you not a superpower, but an enhancement as well.
Uh-huh. Oh, Jen, you took your training wheels off. You cutie pie. You have a great walk, Joan. It must be a beautiful day in Minnesota. It's in Minnesota. That's where she is. Oh, that's so sweet. All right. We've got here Sonia wondering about the energies coming up around her apartment and what's coming up for her living there. All right.
Is she moving, or
I believe so.
Does she have funny energy at the apartment that she's living in now?
I think she's moving into a new apartment, but if I'm please verify, Sonia, just to be sure. She's laughing. No means you're not moving. It means that it's already, the energy's in the apartment that you're in right now.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll start reading on that then. Glad you verified that. Okay, right. Okay.
So, Sonia, I know that you already know to sage and to use salt and to use cinnamon and to use, fountains and crystals and Palo Santo, all of these things. And it may take time for you to command the space if you are newly in this vicinity. But again, like the one of the first readings, that it's up to us to allow or not allow and to command our space and to ask other energies to leave if they are disturbing us. And also, you want to check when you do your meditations, they're also telling me that this may be you. This may be, sometimes if you're relaxing and you feel like a vibration or like a jumping, this is you. This is your energy. It's not the energy that's around you. It's your physical vibration. And sometimes this is described as like an ascension symptom or a upgrade for our own energy. But I do feel as though you feeling an energy and having, like, I think it sometimes is internal as well as external. They just want you to be able to clear the space and protect the space and to put crystals in the corners. Those little black tourmaline, they're really little, and you get like a bag of 10 of them for like $10 or something. And you just sprinkle those all around your house for protection. And that just means that it leaves a barrier or a border for energies not to cross. And it's your intention that you set when you place them there that makes a difference. You could use, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are you dating somebody? Sonia, are you dating somebody? I don't know why this. First, I got marriage, and I said, no, I don't think so. But then I got commitment when I asked for a clarifier on that. So then I thought to myself, okay, I'm not sure if it's or it could be the marriage of the mind that you've made the commitment to stay. You can't afford to move, so you're making a commitment. Okay, so it could be that. Then I get round and round. You're unable to let go of the past, and you're repeating an old story. And so they want you to explore options and learn what you can do to expand your horizons. So I think this is what you're asking anyway. How can you change the energy in yourself and in the apartment to make you feel more comfortable there? So that's kind of what I'm getting from that. The third one I got, which said, what? Children? And then I realized Sophia and also her children. Sophia in the hospital, Sophia needing your help, Sophia and her, I think she has 2 boys, you said. And it says here, harness innovation, fuel imagination, and witness manifestation as answers unfold in your journey to discovery. So I just feel like you're staying there because you have a commitment and your daughter is in the hospital, that, there's really not much you can do right now because you're going to be going around and around for quite a while with what's going on in her life and yours. And then when the children came out, I thought, yeah, that's what the issue is here. So that's what I got. And it may not exactly answer your question, but I think it's probably what's foremost in your mind, and that's why it showed up. Wow, because it was blowing my mind. I'm like, you don't have a boyfriend, do you? Okay. You haven't told us if you have. All right. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's that commitment that you were talking about, Aley. That was really great. She said, yes, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she does have a commitment to her family, I know. So we're going to do this for you, Craig, but we're going to do it fairly fast. He went to take a bride to a home in Jemez Springs, New Mexico. And he's wondering if they said it was Jean Harlow's hideaway. And he wonders if it was. And so we'll do a quick yes, no style thing. I wouldn't think that they would be able to advertise it as such. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry.
So did Jean Harlow design the house, this beautiful house that Craig Dixon visited? Was it actually designed by Jean Harlow? I'm getting a yes. And as I'm tuning in, what I'm feeling is that maybe Jean Harlow had owned this home and had designed it or made changes to it, upgrades and changes to it, and made it her own, and maybe expanded it or put the outdoor kind of living. I see some outdoor space to it as well. And she enhanced it, is what I feel. And it was hers. I do feel as though she did have a hand in the redesigning of it. That's what I was getting.
Cool. And what do I get? I get sweep away any doubts that you have and know that you are right. I guess that's pretty clear. So Yes. And you're putting yourself in positions where you're able to link in with people who have an interest in the same interest you do, in people that were living in the 30s and 40s in a very different time. And you purposefully did this, and this brought you this particular job to bring the bride in your old car. And I think all of that was purposeful, and continue to do it if that brings you joy, because you'll find even more interesting things, Craig. Honestly.
That was really sweet of you, Craig. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. All right, so let's read for Sally, since she's going to be on your show, and we'll offer her a reading about her mom, Marjorie, about her soul path. All right.
So what I hear from Marjorie, Sal, is that she said, "You're more of your true, authentic self than I could ever be." She said, "Your bravery and your throwing caution to the wind and not worrying about others' judgments or expectations is very highly commendable." She's saying that she wishes she would have been that brave to be herself and to say the things that she really felt. There was so much more of a condition or a expectation about behaviors and just the behaviors of people in her circle when she was here on this earth. And she said, "You have the freedom, the liberty, and it's not the right to do it, there's something like you have the justification or there's the opportunity." She's saying that there's something there you have, that you took that moment, you took the opportunity, you took your time, your moment, to be yourself and unapologetically. And she's just saying how proud she is of you. And she's saying that she was yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. She was stifled. Yeah. Yeah. So she's living vicariously through you, and she's your biggest cheerleader. And she's just saying that she's sending you so much love and so much support. And she really loves living vicariously through you. It's thrilling to her, really thrilling.
Yeah. Sally, I got so much joy around your mother watching what you're doing, because she says, "Sally, you went through and are still going through such hardship with your physical restrictions that you've had to endure." And she has been worried about you. She's been very worried about you, but she's not really that worried anymore, because she says you're doing it. I see her. She's showing me you pulling up your boots by the bootstrap and saying, "Let's get on with this now. Let's do something that we can do that's going to provide meaning to so many and joy to so many," because you're seeing something that you can't usually just see with the naked eye. She says you are her teacher in that regard, and she thanks you for that. She says she's kind of making me laugh, because she's got skulls above her, but look, it says haunted. She said a lot of people would think they were being haunted, but the combination of your rational mind and your spiritual mind are able to bring you to this style of spiritual exploration. And she said you are just, she thinks you're fun. She just thinks you're so much fun. And she says, you have sought guidance with an open heart. You're ready to learn and grow, and the wisdom offered by others has helped you along. And so I agree, including herself, but I think she sees Val Kay and as a mentor to you, and others who have helped you along in this path, and that you had to be a willing participant or it wouldn't have worked at all. So pat yourself on the back. You are the one that has done what you have done. So thanks, Sally. Mom's proud of you. Yeah.
Oh,
hello,
Mondays.
Motivational Monday. Thank you. Thank you for being a new member. That's very nice. Welcome. Welcome. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. Yeah. Your middle name is fun. Yes, Sally, I believe that. Oh, hi, Cheryl Simpson. And hello, Julie. Julie, learning to listen. It's great to see you. Yeah, I think a lot of our mothers were stifled because of the time period that they lived in. As a matter of fact, I remember my mother watching All in the Family. And when Archie told Edith to stifle it, my mother would get so upset. And she'd say, that's how I feel. So I understand. Anyway, all right. So Rishi, I hope you're here. Rishi, I hope you're here. Let us know you're here, please. Yeah, proof on it. You took your shot and your proof is on the camera. There you go, Sally. That's great. Thank you. A general reading. All right.
So, Rishi, I feel like
thanks.
I just feel like you're in a next phase on your spiritual awareness journey, and I feel like you've learned so much and grew so much, and then now that you're applying that and living your life, you are saying, okay, now I'm ready. I've integrated what I've learned, and now I'm ready for more. Show me more. Tell me more. I want to know more. You want to know more about how to be discerning, how to be clued in, how to like see the unseen and know the unknown. You want to begin your development. And what they say is meditation, but meditation without chants or without verbal. You can meditate with music, but meditation and allow your spirit guides, angels, and guides to come in and instruct you. And you may be meditating for an hour and only get one word, or you may be meditating for an hour and get a whole scenario that you have to unpack and decipher. But they are, if you're ready, you can just make sure you make yourself available and let them, your angels, guides, and loved ones, let them know that you're ready for more, the next step or the next teachings, and work on developing. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling, and has a lot to do with frequency and letting go of that old. They're saying let practice. It's you already are what you're seeking. You already are the one that can see, that can hear. But what it is you have to let go of the old conditioning and the old beliefs. So this is what they want you to work on, letting go.
Okay, Rishi, I hope that I will be able to answer the question that you have here for Jean as well, because this is what meditation is without speaking. It is the Namaskara mudra. That's one. And I didn't pick. I had no idea I was going to get these, and I believe that you're in India, so I believe you understand what mudras are. But the Namaskara mudra. I may be saying that right. Namaskara mudra is I hold my heart in love. So this is a meditation you can do, and there's no voice intended. You don't have to say anything, because the mudra tells the story of what you're looking for. The second one I got was also a mudra, and it is the Granthita mudra. From true peace comes true liberation, and it's this one. Okay. And a lot of us pray this. Some pray this way, some pray this way. So, it's moving from this to this. And I find that fascinating that I got these cards for you, Rishi. Spirit knows what you needed. Finally, I have the admonition for loving kindness for loved ones, and may you be filled with peace. So while you are practicing the meditation, you can send out not only this mudra, but you can send out loving kindness to all, including yourself, because we often forget ourselves when we're sending out loving kindness. So that's what I think that's what Jean means, but I'll let her answer with her own words. But when I got these, I thought, wow, that's amazing. So did you?
Meditation would be sitting in silence and listening and just, being in quiet and allowing the messages to come in as they will, and being discerning as to which are messages and which are your analytical mind. But just sitting in a quiet space.
In a quiet space. I'm glad to hear you've started reading A Course in Miracles. That's fabulous. So you can gain so much from Eastern and Western spirituality, and each one complements the other, Rishi. Much love to you. It's wonderful to see you. Thank you. All right. So we've got Kim B wondering if any new love happens to be coming her way. Well, make sure it's from yourself first. Da, 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 da.
Is Kim B ready and prepared to be in a unconditional love, lifelong unconditional love relationship? You're ready, girlfriend. Yes, absolutely. Is there a unconditional love, lifelong relationship or companion available for Kim B at this time? It's going in a circle. Is there a unconditional love, lifelong companion coming into Kim B's life before December 1st of 2024? Not quite. Is there an unconditional love, lifelong companion in Kim B's life at June 1st of 2025? Yes, by June 1st. Is there a lifelong unconditional love companion in Kim's life by March 1st of 2025, around there? Is there a lifelong unconditional love companion in Kim B's life by April 1st of 2025? And I'm getting a very, very strong yes. So it looks like somewhere in the April or early spring. Well, I don't know which hemisphere you're on, but if you're in the US, yeah, right around that April timeframe for you can be. But in the meantime, work on putting pairs in your life, putting two candlesticks together, putting two candles together, putting two apples together, putting two roses together, having pictures that have two people in it, not just one person. Work on coupling and putting this energy. And rose quartz is also very good for you, Kim. But you're ready.
Beautiful for love. Yeah. So I get don't freak out, Kim, because it says birth, but I believe it's a new opportunity. And when things are birthing, that they are new starting over, reinventing yourself. And that's exactly the idea that Jean had when she's telling you to sort of couple up that idea. What do I get next? But teamwork. Well, what would you call it? Now, this might mean somebody that you meet at the job, but it just might be that it's just that coupling, that person. A partner will complete a goal. You're going to expand your network. But the best part of this is when it happens, and Jean says maybe in the spring, it's going to come in like lightning. You're going to know. And that person probably will too. But it will be sudden, fast change. And it says love striking you unexpectedly. Can't get any better than that.
Does it really say that?
Answering your question.
Does it say that on that card? Love striking you? What?
Love striking you unexpectedly.
Oh my gosh. That is a direct answer. Wow. Word for word.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Word for word.
Aren't these cards are absolutely just miracles? I mean,
they're amazing, aren't they? Yeah, they really, yeah.
It's divinely orchestrated. You never know what you're going to pull. And these energies, the universal energies, to pull those have those cards available to pull out. It just never ceases to amaze me. It's a miracle.
I know.
Every time that I pull cards.
It doesn't. It's a lot of fun, and you just turn around and you pull. Oh, these seem to be the ones that want me, and yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, I think you'd have some fun with it, honestly. Yeah. So here we go with where are the lines between maintaining your unique personality and becoming a being of love and light, especially if you were a nasty or opinionated person in life? That's a wonderful question, Wiki. Thank you.
Well, I think that a unique personality does not constitute nasty and opinionated. There is a level of love and vibration and compassion that comes through. You can be offering guidance, and you can have tough love, but it doesn't have to be nasty and opinionated. So you can still be you, and you can still deliver the message, but you can deliver it in a way that is surrounded by kindness and tact and gentleness, and there's always a way, and you wouldn't lose your individual unique personality by because you would still be the one who would be sharing, but you would be sharing in a more gentle manner. That's what I feel. I hope that answers your question, Wiki.
There's a couple of things. The first thing is I've been doing my book, my book analysis and putting up for authentic parallel universes of the self, alternate parallel universes of the self. And one of the admonitions that he makes is that we are not, if we spend our time thinking about the past and who we were and how we were judged or how we judged in the past, we cannot move into the joy and what it is that we absolutely want right now. And there is only now. And so we have to change. We have to flip the script, and we have to say that I am a loving and unique being of love and light. That nasty, opinionated person that was in the past is no longer that person, because you're claiming a new alternative to the reality in which you live. And so I like it because it moves us away from hearing those patterns of what's the word I want to say? That self-talk, number one, that's negative and defeating, and also those tapes that we've heard over and over in our life that we think we have to live by. So I'm going to just say that if somebody really wants to make a choice and change the way they're living, that's very possible, but you have to believe it and start living that way now. And then it isn't something that you're waiting to have out there. It has to be now, right now. And so you can do that by changing your mind, your thoughts in your mind, and you have to know that it's already here. And so that's negated at this point. What does that do? That also changes the past, because you're no longer thinking of yourself in those terms, or that person is no longer thinking of themselves in those terms. I'm not saying it's you, but it's really powerful, because this is what's powerful. Our own thoughts are very powerful, for good or bad. And so you said you were thinking more of a person who has passed. Okay. That was mean in life on the other side. Do they maintain the personality? No. I don't think they do. Do you, Jean?
I don't think that they carry that lower vibration. They may be, what do we call them? What do we call the guides that are not feisty, but what are they called? Smart alecky. What do we call our guides when they're
smart asses?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yes.
And maybe they can give you the flavor of who they once were, but without the emotional charge or the intention of digging or hurting you or being, manipulative. I think that, so they'll show us if they were a curmudgeon, or if they were, but it wouldn't be in a derogatory or harmful way. And they do lose. It's a lot of that snarky. sassy, I think we call them, or sassy or something. But it's if it's sometimes they'll have a little edge to them, but it's just not with that lower vibration. It's done with love. It comes in a different vibration. And this is what they lose, the density and the human fear and the
they
human
see everything. They see everything. And they probably also go like this, what was I thinking? Why was I that way? But great question. Great question.
Yeah, it was a good question.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
It was, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and go take Motivational Monday because she's my new member. And she said that she would love to connect to her great grandma, Rosie is her name, or Rosella, and see if she has any advice for her to find the one.
Sure.
Right?
So I see a woman with darker hair, and this may not be at the time of her passing, but throughout her life, darker, curlier, wavy hair, not really curly, but more wavy. And she's coming through and telling me that you are lovable, you are enough, and that you are important, and that you have something to offer, and to work on finding someone that works with your energy and that works with your sort of understanding and philosophy and your energy. It's not whether or not somebody is good enough for you. It is, or that if you're good enough for somebody, it's whether somebody is good enough for you. Make sure you have yourself and your standards and your life in a balanced energy, and then that is when you would invite someone in. And she's saying that your home is your sanctuary. She's saying work on meeting people out in public, and do not bring somebody back home too fast. That's what Mom said. She's saying it's a sanctuary, and to be respectful, and to make sure this is somebody who you really want to spend time with, and that they're worthy of your time. She's kind of going back to the old-fashioned rules of, make sure you wait the allotted amount of time. And she's also reminding me of who is that man? Steve Harvey wrote a book about how women should treat men, or how men should treat women, or something like that. But there's a protocol and a way of setting your standards and holding those standards, and only engaging with people who meet these standards. And it's really well thought out and well executed. So if you want to look up Steve Harvey's book about men and women, I don't know what the name of it. I've never even seen the book. He always refers to it. He has a lot of advice on dating, and for women to take back their power. And in this power position, then they would interview, or see what energies are out there that might be suitable for them. But it ultimately is your choice.
Well, Motivational Monday is a wise guy, because he's a man. So I'm just, it's like, they didn't know you were a man. But the advice is still the same. Oh my God, that's so funny. So sorry about that. You are the driver. You're the driver. Here's the drill, Motivational Monday. Grandma's time, as Jean was saying, she's viewing it through the lens of her own time that she lived on the earth. But still, she says there's nothing wrong with traditional values. And so, if you want to date somebody, if you want to have the right one for you, then you ask, you look. And I love the advice that Jean's guides gave to Vicky. It wasn't Vicky. Sorry. anyway, about coupling up, putting pictures up, thinking of being in a couple, all of those types of things. You're the one that will decide, though, ultimately. They aren't invisible, but they're out there waiting for you. Oh, it was Kim B, the advice that she gave Kim B. Sorry. She's waiting for you. She's out there and waiting. And she says, you're going to find this person. Don't give up, because this person is out there. Release any burdens that you have. Embrace the clarity that you have in what you want in a relationship, and let go of what no longer serves you and allows you new insights that will guide you along the path. If you listen to your own intuition, and a lot of men don't believe that they have the intuition women do, but a lot of women don't believe they have it either. We have it. Every single one of us has it. Make sure that you understand that and are divinely guided to what it is that you want in a woman or a partner, or any partner that you have, male, female, whatever partner you want. The angels are divinely guiding you. And so trust in the angels. Ask the angels to help you. Ask them to show you. You have not only archangels working with you, you have guardian angels that work with you. You have guides. You have, obviously your ancestors, because you're calling upon great grandmother. So you have a lot of reverence for your grandmother and what she believed in. And so that's a beautiful thing. A lot of people don't feel that way. So trust that you are being led to exactly where you need to be. Beautiful.
I also
Panther,
feel like she's saying,
we can.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Jean.
I was just going to add that she's saying that to make sure you get to know the character of the soul that you would like to connect with, and make sure you get to know their soul, their character, what they're all about before you would bring them back home, no matter who they are. And that's really important too.
Yeah. So sobriety is hard. I totally get it. And getting out is hard. Staying home is easy. So I met my husband not on a dating app, not on anything like it. He was living with his mother, writing a book, and we met each other online, and that's how it happened. And you can't get any further from what you're looking for when that happens, because I wasn't looking, and neither was he. It wasn't that wasn't it. So it will happen when it's ready to. It will definitely happen when ready.
I think the sobriety. Yeah, I think sobriety is the new anti-smoking. You know how everybody was like not smoking, and then you would find nobody smoking, and half the people you met, nobody, and now this is the sobriety, because these toxins and toxic substances are not for our highest good and for our highest vibration. And we're moving through that. Humanity is evolving. So just like smokers were, removed from society and not the norm, you'll find more and more people who are, what would you call it? Sober. Yeah. And like that sober lifestyle.
That's right. That's right. I haven't had a drink. It wasn't my choice. I just don't want to drink since the 90s. And so if I go anywhere, I just have a iced tea or something, but it doesn't bother me. And it can bother other people who have had to deal with it. So it is hard.
2019 for me. And I feel like it really assisted me with my spiritual development and my abilities, for sure. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. It did. And for me, it was 1996, I think. So yeah, it's been a while. I haven't eaten meat since 1990. That helps too. All right. So Panther, I did answer your question there. The show is over, but yes, we do absolutely do pet questions, but today the show is done. So thank you so much, Jean. Thank you everybody for being here. And yes, the show will be kicking off really soon with the psychic. Please come over to Deborah Lupine's channel at some point and see us all over there. So everybody have a beautiful weekend. Thank you so much. Bye-bye,
Thank you, everybody. Aley. Bye, everybody.
Thank you, Jean.